Tonight on Nightline, Dr. Death. This man will teach you how to die. A medical doctor who's become the master of painless suicide. But is he going too far to help his clients? Thou shalt not kill. The latest in our series, The 10 Commandments. Caught on tape. From this deadly home invasion in Florida to a robbery in Atlanta tonight, how home surveillance and viral video are helping cops crack down on crime, and the camera doesn't lie. And Extreme Makeover Fast Food Edition, Boston Creme Brulee, Taco Bellini, Domino Chow Mein, fast food and high cuisine collide, and we take a taste test in tonight's Sign of the Times.
From the global resources of ABC News, with Terry Moran, Martin Bashir, and Cynthia McFadden in New York City, this is Nightline, September 29, 2009. Nightline continues from New York City with Martin Bashir.
Time now for some food, specifically fast food in disguise, dressed up like five-star cuisine. But don't let the gourmet appearance fool you. The ingredients for these recipes come from value menus and drive-through windows. They also come with more than a dash of creativity. And for Sharyn Alfonsi, fancy fast food is a sign of the times.
What if you took fast food staples, pulled them apart, and put them back together? Think Extreme Makeover, but with a Big Mac. That's what Erik Trinidad is doing. A web designer by day, he comes up with recipes and posts them on his website in his free time. The site, fancyfastfood.com, has become an internet sensation with over 1 million hits, turning cream-filled Dunkin' Donuts into Boston Creme Brulee, Taco Bell Burrito into Taco Bellini, Nathan's Hot Dogs into Faux Foie Gras.
It smells good.
To brave this new fast food frontier, I brought Bon Appetit restaurant editor Andrew Knowlton along for his palate and his support to Trinidad's Brooklyn kitchen.
Do you like fast food?
My New Year's resolution this year was not to have as much. I promised myself that I would only have it on a road trip.
How's that working out for you?
And yeah, I've completely broken it.
Trinidad's success has landed him a book deal. Not bad for a guy with no formal culinary training. Just a bit of extra time on his hands.
What do? Do you sit at Wendy's and look at the menu?
I stare like catatomically, and I stare at the menu and I work it out in my head.
You're the guy, like I'm standing behind you going, just order a cheeseburger.
Yeah, I'm that guy. Yeah.
Trinidad pushes the limits of his creativity by creating rules for himself to follow. Every dish has to come entirely from one fast food chain. He can't add ingredients, even water. On this day, he's deconstructing Wendy's to make chicken mole.
Are you going to reduce that?
No, I'm going to keep it like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm going to add Frosty to it. Frosty's in the fridge.
Frosty?
Well, that's the chocolate. That's the chocolate part of the mole.
Oh.
The result?
Yeah, Andrew, you go first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're the expert on these things.
I'll dive in. I mean, that is better than airplane food. That's a compliment, by the way.
Absolutely. My palate's not as refined. I think it's pretty...
Well, it takes a refined palate to test this.
It's pretty decent.
Tapas out of White Castle.
You actually spend more time probably than a 4-star chef on some dishes.
You ever just want to cheat?
I do.
Buy some croutons or some breadcrumbs.
I feel like cheating all the time, but then where's the integrity?
I don't know how we're talking about integrity.
Later, that punctured meat and a little Coca-Cola reduced is used to make meatballs.
That's not good, I'm sorry.
This must be weird because you never thought that you'd have Nightline and then you have some food snob sitting in your kitchen, eating this.
This is about looking good.
Yeah.
And even in an appearance-obsessed world, sometimes that is a little hard to swallow.
That's wet French fry.
That is wet French fry.
That's French fries that just came out of a storm.
Yeah.
I'm Sharyn Alfonsi for Nightline in Brooklyn.
So, looks can be deceiving, our thanks to a courageous Sharyn Alfonsi. And when we come back, the first pictures and new details about a fatal tsunami overseas that's put the West Coast on watch.